welcome. I created this look keeping in mind Eid, which is right here, almost in like a few days. But if you're someone who doesn't celebrate Eid, then feel free to recreate this look to any occasion you may have. But if you are celebrating Eid, Eid Mubarak to you. And if you are someone who likes a more neutral, easy, lightweight glam, then feel free to check out my other Eid tutorial, which I will have listed down below in the description box, and I'll also have a pop-up up here somewhere, so click on that and you'll be taken to my other Eid tutorial. But if you are here for the full-on colorful glam, then let's do this. And if you do like my tutorial, please don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share it with your friends and family who might be interested. And I'll catch you guys in my next tutorial. Bye! Starting off, I'm applying some of this Caudalie Radiance Serum as a primer, and then I will be applying my orange color corrector. And I will also be setting my color corrector with a little bit of translucent powder. This will ensure that my orange corrector doesn't slip and slide when I apply my foundation. For foundation, especially during summers, I really like applying a very thin layer of foundation. So today I chose Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, which will give me coverage but is also very skin-like and lightweight. I like applying a very thin layer of foundation just to even out my skin tone, and then I like layering concealer only on my blemishes. So if you're someone who struggles with blemished skin or acne scars, go ahead and try this. This will help your makeup not become cakey and be very lightweight. Similarly, I also like layering powder products over liquid products. It ensures the longevity as the liquid acts as a base. So here I'm applying some liquid highlighter, and then I'll go on top with a powder highlighter later on. I have oily skin, and if you're oily skinned girl like me, then you definitely need to set your face with some sort of a powder, especially the Dhaka humid weather. It's really important that we set our foundation in place so that it doesn't slip and slide. But however, if I set my face with a powder foundation throughout the day, it becomes really cakey. So what I like to do is I like to use a thin layer of translucent powder to set my foundation, and then throughout the day, whenever I feel like I'm getting oily or if I'm losing coverage, I just reapply some powder foundation to those areas, and that just helps me from not being cakey. Also, ideally I would be cream contouring my face to ensure longevity, but since the Dhaka weather is really humid, I would suggest you guys skip cream contouring and just contour with powders. Here I use some of the banana powder from NYX Contour Kit to brighten up my under eyes and just clean up underneath my contour. For eyeshadow today, for my transitions specifically, I used the Tarte blush palette because I didn't really have these pink tones in any of my palettes, but feel free to use any pink shadow that you may have. So I'm just using the two shadows that I showed on screen as my transition, and then just to deepen and brighten it, I'm using a little bit of a hotter pink and a little bit of a mauvier and dark pink to just make the crease crisper and brighter. And then I'll be jumping onto my Urban Decay times Kristen Leann palette. I'm using that blue shade as a base because I wanted a very light minty blue but I didn't really have that shade, so I created my own by mixing that rather turquoise blue and a white shade. They're both foiled, so I just mixed them and I'm applying them with my fingers, and then I'm actually using a liner brush, an angled liner brush, and I was surprised it worked so well. But yeah, I'm just carving out my crease, not really cutting it or anything, but defining it. Next, I'm jumping onto the Morphe 35B palette and taking this dark purple indigo shade. I am just defining my outer V for some depth, and then I will take a dark blue shade from the same palette, and then I will further intensify my outer V. Now grabbing the shade Spitfire, I'm using that as a transition between my darker matte shades and the icy blue shade. So I'm just blending that in between the two sides. And then one last time I'll be running my crease colors with the big fluffy blending brush to just make sure everything looks seamless. And for eyeliner today, I used the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. I like using this eyeliner pen more so to outline my wing, and then I like going in with the NYC liquid liner, which you can see here, to intensify and fill it in. And next I'm curling my lashes and applying generous coats of my favorite holy grail mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Off camera, I went ahead and applied the same colors on my lower lash line, and then I applied some nude liner to make my eyes look bigger and more open. And next I popped on some Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. On days like Eid, I prefer using a traditional lipstick as opposed to a liquid lipstick, just because I know I'll be eating a lot and talking a lot, and liquid lipsticks or lipsticks both come off, and it's much more easier to reapply a lipstick over and over again as opposed to liquid lipstick, which might crumble and just look very unappealing if you keep reapplying them. And also, lipsticks are very nourishing for your lips, especially if you're wearing it for a long period of time. And last but not the least, please don't forget to set your face and lock everything in.